Today we're going to be looking at bread stage 2. So we've already made the dough and left it to prove. Now from that proved dough you can then make your pizzas or your flavoured breads. But today what we're going to do is to shape some bread rolls. So my dough has been proving in the bowl and I've just knocked it back. See how it's going down? That's just the air coming out of it. It's supposed to do that, so don't panic. And then you just tip that out onto a floured surface. Just give it a little knead so that it's totally coated in flour. And then you are going to cut. What I've done is made it into a sausage shape, and you're going to cut that in half and cut that in half again. So now we've got 4 rolls. Each one of those needs to be kneaded gently. So what you're doing here is just stretching the dough from underneath so that you have a nice smooth surface on the top. So we're going to bring that over, just stretching it from the top, and then turn it over and you have got a nice smooth surface. So we do that with all of our rolls to start off with. Right, now from those rounds, if you want a perfect round, cup your hand and just imagine there's a hole in the worktop and you're rolling that dough through that hole and you will get a perfect round. What you can do then is you can have your round roll, you can turn it over, press a finger and then roll it forward and you have got your long roll. From that you can make your slits for a baguette style, or you can press that down, and I'm just not using a rolling pin, I'm just using the heel of my hand to just press that down, just stretch that out, and I'm going to cut that into 3. So we've got 3 equal prongs. Roll those prongs so they're nice and smooth. We have a T shape. From that T shape, we go left over right, right over left, left over right, right over left, pinch that together, and you have a plait. Our second shape, we are going to get it into our long baguette style. Then we can roll that down. So press it down firmer and you're going to stretch it with both hands. Make sure it's even on both sides. And we're going to stretch that out. See how it pings back to shape? That is the gluten in the flour that's doing that. And then we can twist that round our hand and push that through. Move our finger and we've got a knot. The next shape, I'm going to start off in a similar way. So press down, roll it forward and roll it out. But this time I'm going to roll it out a little bit longer. Notice I just used a little bit of flour, stop it from sticking to the board. And here you can roll your dough. So just roll it up and you have got a snail shape. You can put 2 sultanas or currants or seeds in there for your snail's eyes. He doesn't want to stay up. There you go. And then lastly, we are going to do our round shape. And then just pull it. Pull it forward, so you're pinching it and pulling it forward, so stretching it so that you have more of an egg shape. I'll do this end. that's better. So you can see, doing that. And there we have got the eyes for our hedgehog. Scissors. And then for our hedgehog, what we are going to do is just snip with kitchen scissors that are clean. Snip just into our dough and then just pull those out slightly, and we have got our precious little hedgehog. So that's our 4 shapes. They're going to go on a baking tray to prove. Put those on your tray somewhere warm so they can go in your, sitting on the worktop, covered in a clean tea towel, and put them, just leave them until they've doubled in size. Or if you have a double oven, don't put the top oven on. Heat rises, so that will be just the right temperature for your yeast to be able to multiply. And then with your egg wash, brush your rolls gently with the egg wash. Now here I have got an egg with a little bit of salt in it, just a pinch of salt. Now what that does is give you a shiny glaze to your rolls. Now, let's just give that a nice brush. You can use water or milk as a glaze. It'll help the dextrinization, so it'll help it to go brown, but you won't get the gloss. So I'm now going to pop these into the oven using an oven glove, and they are going to go into a hot oven at 200 degrees, 220 degrees. When your rolls come out of the oven, they are going to be golden brown and nicely shaped. Now, unfortunately, our hedgehog's lost an eye there, but there we have our hedgehog, our snail, the knot, and the plait.